Physics for Students. My name is Shounak and I want to announce you the date for the free webinar on Einstein's General Theory of Relativity. Yes, this month it is being conducted on 30th of September, which is a Saturday starting from 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Yes, this webinar will be on 30th of September, Saturday starting 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Question is that how will you register? Simple. All you need to do is to send me an email at this email ID, send me your WhatsApp number and mention a little bit about your details. Now, you might be thinking, is this webinar meant for people who are in mathematics, science, undergrad, postgraduate? No. This is an introductory course on webinar on Einstein's General Relativity, where I would try to explain the major components, major concepts, mathematical, intuitive and all the components of Einstein's field equation in the easiest way that is possible. So if you're coming from a non-mathematical background, non-science background, but very much interested to know more about Einstein's relativity, cosmology, black holes, tensors, field equations, curvature of space-time, this is the right opportunity for you. I would wholeheartedly welcome people coming from non-science background to please participate in this webinar. This is absolutely free and this will open your eyes into email. I would be sending you a confirmation. This meeting or webinar will be conducted via Google Meet. So on Saturday morning, I will be sending you the Google Meet link via WhatsApp as well as through email. So you can log in through your phone, through laptop, computer, whatever you can. You can see the webinar through your videos and you have a headphone to listen to the conversation. That's it. So anybody from any part of the world can watch and participate in this webinar. What is the question is that what are the topics that we are covering in the webinar? Well, it would be a very intensive webinar. I will tell you beforehand. So it will start with special relativity, Maxwell's equations, then relativistic Maxwell's equation, curvature of space-time, equivalence principle. Then we will move into manifold, a little bit about differential geometry, role of tensors in Einstein's field equation, why tensors are being used in Einstein's field equation, Ricci curvature, Riemann curvature tensor, the gravity due to curvature of space-time, what is geodesics, a little bit about black holes, bending of starlight due to curvature, and a lot. So these things will be covered and I will be speaking on those things, and you can always ask me question either at the middle of the webinar or in the exclusive FAQ section. There are two important changes which I am making as far as the last webinar is concerned. First is that I am providing a free webinar participation certificate for those who are actively participating in the webinar. Yes, right on the screen you can see this is a free participation webinar certificate. This is not yet done. My web creator is already making certain changes, but more or less the program is to teach you and teach you not in a very complex mathematical way, neither in a very simple intuitive way, but a middle way in which you can tell that yes, I have more or less understood relativity and I know better than others, because some people say they know relativity but they don't really have the time to go into all details. So I would request that active participation is required. It will be beneficial to you. This is the third time in a row in which I am conducting this webinar. Right on the screen you can see these are the screenshots. People across the globe, UK, US, Brazil, Pakistan, Oman, France even, people have participated and then they have liked it. I can share the feedback also right on the screen. These are the feedback which is being shared. So what I wanted to tell you is that once you participate in the webinar, you will find the value. So this is one change which I am providing, a free participation certificate. The second thing is that as far as the webinar is concerned, there is something which is called law of conservation of energy in terms of I would say general relativity, which at one point is being violated. That means the law of conservation of angular momentum, charge or energy, this was not being maintained as far as David Hilbert and Albert Einstein and Felix Klein's statement is concerned. There's a beautiful history in that, and there is one lady who actually saved Einstein and Hilbert from sinking the ship of relativity. Her name is Emmy Neumeier. How she came in, what was the reason, what was the theorem that was developed by Emmy Neumeier in order to save the problem of law of conservation of energy in general relativity. This is a new addition which I am giving in providing in this webinar. So that's it. I don't want to take this video too long, because all I want to tell you is that please participate in this webinar. Send your email, send a little bit details about yourself, and I will send you an immediate confirmation. And see you on 30th September, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time, starting with these two new updates. One is a participation letter and a fascinating history, how Emmy Neumeier actually saved and what happened during that time, 1915 to 17, in the Göttingen University of Germany. It is a fascinating history. I'm going to tell you about that. And all I want is a participation from you. See you there. Channel Physics for Students, a free webinar on Einstein General Relativity. Thank you very much.